Hi, my name is Alicia. I was diagnosed with PCOS about 3 years ago now, and kind of have not really, didn't really do anything about it after I found out. They put me on, metformin and things like that. Kind of didn't take it seriously, kind of just, let it go. Um, Last year I decided to kind of try something different, and I got on the metformin and started working out and eating right and doing everything I was supposed to. And in 3 or 4 months I lost 25 pounds, which was like a big accomplishment for me because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys how much I weighed. I weighed 200 pounds back then, which, that was kind of what sprung me into trying to lose weight because it was a really big shock to me. You kind of always just think, well, I know I'm overweight, but it's not that bad. Um, which some people I know with PCOS have it way worse. Um, but for me, that was like a big shock because I've, never really seen that number before on the scale. So I was kind of, you know, scared. Um, so I went and started running. I ran every morning, at least a mile or two, and then at night I would walk with my neighbor for about 3 or 4 miles, depending on how her daughter was acting that day. Um, and I just started eating more vegetables and more natural things. I started a garden so that I would like have something to keep me busy all the time. I wasn't sitting inside watching TV or eating or whatever, and that really helped. I lost the 25 pounds, and then husband came home from deployment. Things kind of they didn't go back to the way they were, but I didn't care as much about what I was eating. I kind of went back to like the quick stuff and fattening things because it was easy. And I mean, nobody wants to actually take the time, to try and make all these healthy meals when, you could do something quick and, you know, have fun after that. So now I'm back trying to, get back to where I was before, which I only gained 5 pounds. It wasn't like I gained a ton of weight back or anything like that. Um, but I want to lose more weight. So I've set myself a goal, to lose at least 10 more pounds by the end of March, which is my birthday, so that I, have accomplished something. And then by May, during my sister's graduation, I want to have lost like maybe 20 pounds, which is, doable. I don't want to set a goal that's too high, unachievable, and then be disappointed when it doesn't work out. Um, so I did the metformin. I was on metformin, 2,000 milligrams once a day, which would be 400 or 500 milligram pills, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Um, Sick as a dog. Every single day I had to take them. I could barely get out of bed most days, but would force myself just so I could go run. And I mean, it was miserable. I had like all the terrible side effects that you could possibly have. I had upset stomach, I had acid reflux, I had headaches. I just never felt good. I literally wanted to sleep all day. Like, there were days where I would get up, go run, come home, and sleep from 8 o'clock until 2 or 3 in the afternoon, get up, go for my walk, come home, and go back to sleep till 7 o'clock the next day when I would go run, and which is obviously not normal. So my doctor lowered the dosage for a little while to kind of help me out a little bit, and that worked. It wasn't as bad. I still didn't feel good at all ever, but at least it was bearable with the lower dosage. Um, so now I don't really want to try the metformin again. Like, I'm in school, trying to start a new job. Like, I don't have time to just lay around and be sick all day. So now I just, want to just be healthy. Like, I want to feel good instead of, taking something that I know is going to make me feel terrible every day. So I've started low GI, a lot of organic stuff, wheat products. I don't eat a lot of white flour. I don't eat a lot of pasta or anything like that. Most of the time, our dinner consists of like a meat and a salad and some vegetables. Like, we don't hardly ever eat like anything heavy anymore. And my husband's like all good with this too. Like he is so supportive, which I got so lucky with that. You know, a lot of people's husbands are like, you're not gonna feed me like a meal. Mine's like, oh, you know, that's good. I don't want to get, you know, I don't want to gain any weight. So it works. And he works out every day too. We don't work out together because we don't seem to like stay focused when we work out together because we're two big goofballs. But we do work out separately at least once a day. I do yoga a lot. I actually have a yoga class that I go to. It's an hour and a half every Tuesday and Thursday, and then I do yoga at home by myself all the rest of the days. And I try to run, but with my knee injury, I can't do a whole lot with that anymore. But I do try and get as much exercise in as possible. I do the Nike Training Club app on my iPhone, and it's killer. Like, it's 30 minutes, burns 500 calories, and you feel every single one of those calories being burned. It hurts, but afterwards you feel so good. The next day, not so much, because your muscles feel like they're about to just fall out. I don't know. So, you know, I'm doing that, and hopefully that'll, you know, keep me to where I want to be. I don't want to be rail thin. That is not my goal. I don't like that look. It's not me. I just want to be healthy and feel comfortable in my body and kind of be in tune with what my body needs and what it wants versus, you know, being this stick thin person that's not healthy. And, you know, I think I would be just as uncomfortable that way as I am, you know, when I was 200 pounds. I also have a list of acceptable glycemic index foods and unacceptable. I got these like when I first found out I had PCOS. My mom is like the most awesome finder of things when it comes to stuff that I need with health issues, and she found those for me and sent them to me, so I can email anybody copies of those if they want. It's an awesome list. I mean, literally like covers all your bases. I take it with me every time I go to the grocery store because as the seasons change, all the vegetables and stuff change, all the fruits change, and it's nice to have like a list to be like, oh, you know, can I have this? Because like pineapple, I love pineapple, but it's so bad for people who have PCOS. So, you know, if I do have it, it's like very small amounts or just not at all. And I, you know, don't really have anything else to say about it. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I was inspired by PCOS with Destiny and Ordinary Danielle to kind of put my story out there too. So maybe it helps somebody else. I love working out, like I really do. I wish I could do it more, but with my knee being the way that it is, it's not, you know, exactly feasible all the time because it hurts a lot. But I don't mind, you know, fruits and vegetables. I'm always looking for new recipes and stuff. I cook every single day, regardless of what's going on. I always make something, whether it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 9 o'clock in the morning if I have a really busy day and I have to have stuff, you know, set out for that night. We always cook because we try not to go out to eat, like, ever. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, ask. You know, sometimes I'll probably just tell you guys kind of how everything's going on, you know, maybe every couple days or something like that. I don't know. My life is not that exciting to do a video every day because I just go to school and come home and sometimes do hair. So I don't really have a whole lot going on these days. I feel like my situation's a little bit unique because I want kids, but that's not what I'm striving for right now. I kind of have the idea that I want to be as healthy as possible before I try and have kids because I just think it's going to give me and the baby the best, you know, possible chance. I would rather have, you know, my body be as healthy as it possibly can before I start bringing another life into it. So, if anybody else is kind of feeling that way too, you know, that's awesome. We can kind of group together and, you know, instead of, I find a lot of women are on there with talking about, you know, taking Clomid and all the other, you know, stuff to kind of like help them ovulate and stuff, and that's not really what I'm doing right now. I just need to you know, get my body focused first before I start anything like that. So I hope to hear from you guys soon, and thank you.